Mm. Hello. Hello, everybody. Anybody and everybody here? Anybody and everybody here? I'm going to wait a little bit. I got a special announcement I want to give to you guys with this video. Maybe you guys can share this video to anybody you know. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I'm going to come on tonight to do a weekend reading, but I'm going to give everybody a little something today. But Nikki, hey, I'm going to wait a little bit. I ran over here and jumped in and hugged you. Oh, I love you too. I got a special announcement today to tell everybody, and hopefully they can use this video to share it with whomever they think. I know I have a lot of friends. Catherine, I have a lot of friends here, that have businesses, and and I never say anything and I always do everything, but I did something and I put it out there because it's time. That cough came up today around 2:00 in the morning when I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. Aw. Hey, Annie and everyone. Hi, Joyce, Catherine. All right. So, as you all know, I took a little hiatus because I reflected on all the videos I've already given and all the time and everything. So I had to take myself back because to get all the downloads that was coming from everything that was coming up now and towards the end of the year for next year. So in the midst of that, they've had me starting to create the things that I will be offering within the retreat. Making candles, doing this, doing bracelets, doing all kinds of different things till I got comfortable with it, with the formulas and getting comfortable with the creations. And then I went out of the country because it was finally time for me to go to Belize. And there it was. I did know something was waiting for me there. A couple of things were actually. A couple of things, was there for sure. But the main thing that was there was the vision I had of the retreat and the literal design of the property and the way it was going to be laid out, and within each thing, each room, and within the design of what it's going to offer. Years ago, when I was in Belize, specifically San Pedro, it's the island. It's like you got to take a hopper plane on the island, 15-minute hopper plane from Belize City. So it's literally surrounded by the Caribbean Sea water. It showed me that I'm looking for property here in the States, but I'm going to have two, a destination one and the one here in the States. So one will be in Belize, in San Pedro, because everything that I was formulating of knowing I was going to need, the buildings, the shipping containers conversion, because I'm going to do conversions of shipping containers for rooms and designs and stuff. They were already there on the island. They're actually begging, please, somebody come take them out of here, because the cost, the cost factor to unload and reload into and ship out was more. So they're literally there vacant, and I'm like, oh my God, everything's right here. Everything's here. So I came back and I started putting everything together. So the announcement is that I got everything. I'm doing the best I can on my own to fund it, but I did do a GoFundMe for it, which me and my sons actually shocked me. Actually, it shocked me last night when I told them that. And I got like a response I wasn't expecting from them. I'm like, are you serious right now? What is really going on with you guys? Because this is not, anyway, that's beside the point. So I created a GoFundMe for it, giving a synopsis of it, the vision of it without too much detail. I know the name of the retreat, what it's going to be. I already seen the vision of it. I'll announce that later, closer to the new year. And there's 4 R's in it too, like the little slogan, which I didn't realize as I was driving down the road. It all came to me with that, which was really weird. But I just want to announce that there is a link in this description box of it. And if anybody and everybody can just check it out, give me feedback on what you think, on the bio of it. And if you feel led to send it to anybody that you may know that might want to contribute to it, that's great. Like I said, on my end, I'm still striving, to do on my end, the best I can to put aside for it. But I see it coming in January, like literally building it, starting to, because I do know where I'm going to put it here in the States too. I was just waiting. I'm like, where? Well, they showed me in Belize first. There it is there. Everything's there. And then in here in the States, when I came back, I know exactly where I was putting it here too. Over there, it's going to be the sea. And over here, it's a river. Over here is the river, a flowing river, with beautiful property. It's going to have a flower garden, herb garden, vegetable garden. People are going to pull from all the gardens to make their own essential oils, to make candles, to make health and beauty products, to make tincture medicine. I'm gonna teach alongside others that I'm gonna have come in and collaborate and be special guests. All of you guys with your beautiful innate gifts are going to be coming on both, because I'm going to fly you guys out to Belize for a weekend retreat to experience it there. And you have options with the States or in Belize. I'm going to have a yoga meditation room, auto writing. So if anybody wants to write a book, there's going to be a separate room for that, strictly for that, for a library with studying and researching and, drawing and painting room separate. I'm going to have a recording studio because I'm music, I'm music. I'm going to have the most badass recording studio for everybody to make meditations and with the hertz, the hermetic hertz and stuff like that. It's all going to be right there on the property. Let alone the rituals that I'll be doing on the new moon and full moons and having people there for the weekend. And then the rooms for everybody to have that will be designed differently to come for retreats. So, yep, you guys are in charge of the herb room. See, that's what I'm talking about, Catherine. Yeah, exactly. So it's all encompassing. I'm encompassing it all. There's going to be a Reiki room, a crystal room, strictly with the crystals, to understand the crystals, to sit with the crystals. And then there's going to be a whole room full of crystals that you can either crush to powder form, to add to your art, or even clothes, crystal, to add to your candle. Everything I'm doing, and I can't believe I'm saying all this. This is all okay, because I get worried about things like that, but I shouldn't be worried because, it's meant to be, and that's that. But the GoFundMe link is on this description box. If anybody and everybody would like to just read it out, and if you feel compelled to send it to anybody, I sent it to my list of people I thought, would read it and possibly share it. I'm sure there's plenty more, but I didn't. I was just selective yesterday with everything. But I knew, hey, Garrett, I knew I wanted to come on in here, and then I'll leave this video about it and leave it in YouTube world and see whoever finds it and, wants. So that is the announcement. I finally know the locations and I'm ready to get it going. I will be going back to Belize in January. I don't know how long I'll be there, probably a month, maybe longer. I could stay till March if I wanted to. That's an option and open for me. But I know I got to come back here because there's things I got to do in February and possibly go back at the end of February for all of March, because I am getting drawn there with everything so that I feel like I'm going to be there overseeing the breaking of the ground is the beginning. And maybe it starts right here, because I'm still 3 weeks before I even leave. So a lot can happen in an instant, right? So when I go there, because I've already been looking at property, I have a couple of spots already. So I'm just walk in faith forward. It is gold. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. And the property that I found here in the United States for it is equally. It's just a river form with the woods and nature, which is even better. The feeling and the energy, differently. Good morning, Maria. So, like I said, it's in the description box if you can share it. I also, I actually found somebody on Fiverr and to do a campaign promotion for 4 days with a million people network that took my GoFundMe link and is going to do whatever they do for that crowdfunding promoting. So I did that too. Like I'm trying to cover every basis as I can right now to get it out. I do not have Facebook. Here's the thing. I deleted it in August. Apparently, it's a good way to network. I don't. So if any of you see the link and you have a Facebook and you may want to share it with that, and I'd appreciate it. I don't know. But I don't do Facebook no more unless Messenger I kept for readings, for video readings. Good morning, Phoenix. Good to see you too. So I appreciate it. And I'm going to give you guys a message for this weekend, but I will be on later this evening to do the weekend message for each sign. But this was strictly for the retreat. The retreat. Oh, you kidding me? Really? Look at this weekend. Are you kidding me right now? Spiritual unions. Wow, look at this. 8 of Pentacles, diligently perfecting the craft, working through that lack and making changes to come full circle to complete, and a commitment. The wisdom, that's this weekend. Everybody thinking about that, huh? We're thinking about everything you're working on, and somebody's lacking something and tired of it and making changes and coming full circle with the wisdom and having commitments going towards their happiness, because everybody's thinking about their partnerships and alliances. Thank you. I have a vision for a fundraiser that you may want to have. Okay, Maria. I sent it to a couple of my motorcycle chapter friends because, I have a lot of people that I know in the biker community, and I sent it to them too. So I don't know. I just all right, guys, here. Whew. Putting it out there. It was time. Yesterday was time for me to do it, and I did it. I was like, all right, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Everything has to do with everybody's partnerships and alliances, the people you're collaborating with, the people that you work with, the people in your life. You're starting to trust your intuition and speaking. You can do this, okay? This weekend is about this. Wow. What do I got? 2 5s here. Let's see here. I figured we'd be good at that. You guys would, Catherine and Joyce. I'm serious. And I'm going to have every herb imaginable, and plus the indigenous plants on the island in Belize that are there already. Oh my goodness. I mean, the oregano leaves, the plants, they use it, and they only know it as, believe it or not, the leaves for mosquito repellent. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You pull the oils of that and it does so many other things. And I was teaching them certain things while I was there on what they already have, and the fruits on the, and they plant their coconut trees. They plant under the full moon, which I loved, because that they're just awesome over there. That's why it's so rich and full with coconut water. They're all their trees are full with their fruits or whatever. It's amazing. So, everybody's got their karma and justice. This weekend's about clearing it out. Ooh, get ready, guys, this weekend. Whoa. And Sunday is a 12-12 portal. So, ooh, good. You could be the three green thumb because I'm going to be the first to admit I don't have a green thumb. I'm everything else but that. Everything else. I know what to do with everything, but don't ask me to. For all the times you set boundaries or got to the point about setting boundaries, your karma is being cleared and things are coming full circle for you. And the rest of you are learning boundaries. It's time to set boundaries. It's boundaries on what? Some of yous, the mental confliction on the cold truth, Libra energy here. You got two cards representing Libra, the justice, the scales. Scales are coming balanced for everybody. Speaking your honesty, your cold truth about the things that was conflicting your mind to clear out for you by the boundary set on the Two of Cups, building your strength and courage from the past heartache and pain, because it's leading everybody to your 10 of Cups, understanding and having that total emotional fulfillment of joy and secrets being revealed and trusting your intuition. You're all knowing what your purposes are now, and you're moving forward to it. You're all changing career paths or hobbies or interests or people. Things have changed. That is inevitable. You can't say it hasn't. Every single being is and has awakened to a different way that they were even months ago. A lot of us were already awakening, waiting for this time finally, but now there are so many more. Hence, to revert back to me doing the GoFundMe for the retreat, now is the time. Now's the time to get it established and build it and create it, to have everybody come where that they can come to a safe environment with educated, knowledgeable, ancient wisdom. Not new wisdom, ancient wisdom to guide them. Okay, because all of us carry so much knowledge from the past to offer and give them. Okay, because I've told you, history books have been erased and written in a certain way, and different. Today's technology, it's easily to delete a couple of sentences and change a word. When we know better from 30 years ago, we knew what it said at one particular time, but all of a sudden now it's not here. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying it, you know what I mean? So, this place will be somewhere for generations to have and feel safe to go to understand, learn, create, and have. So that is the special announcement, and everybody's pay attention this weekend. This is what it's all coming to. So be ready, be prepared, be excited. If you felt like you've been stagnant and not knowing, if you were to move and you're like, should I move? Be still. You'll know. You will know. I have felt like that since I've been back. I'm like, I was going through the green the first couple of weeks I was back and nothing was happening. I'm like, you know what? Okay. Because I already had like on the plane, all right, I'm going to go do, when I get off, I'm going to do this. I got to do this. I got to make sure I have this. Yeah. He said, nope. You're just going to sit there and write it all down and wait. I was like, wait. And then yesterday, boom. I was like, all right. Okay. So that's it. All right, guys. I'll be coming on later this evening to do the weekend message for each sign, because I'm going to be home. All right. I love you guys. All right. So it's on the description. It's on the description box, the link to it. All right, guys. I love you and have a blessed day.